name is Tiffany Yang, and today I'm going to be talking with you about a new telemedicine curriculum for incoming pediatric interns. When COVID hit in March, many providers found themselves turning to telemedicine. For many, myself included, this was a difficult pivot, as few providers had previously received any training in telemedicine. A local needs assessment that we did of our residents at CHP found that only 8% had received any telemedicine training prior to starting residency. At the same time, over 2/3 of them believed that telemedicine would be essential to their practice both during and after the pandemic. With a new cohort of trainees about to enter our program amidst this pandemic, we sought to create a virtual curriculum to introduce telemedicine to them. Our curriculum lasted 2 hours and took place during a synchronous Zoom session during intern orientation. It consisted of 4 parts. 1, an introduction to telemedicine with a review of its history. 2, a tutorial on how to telemed, where we provided a framework with which to approach a telemedicine visit. 3, some details about telemedicine within our EHR. And finally, 4, a small group breakout session with faculty members, during which the students simulated a telemedicine visit and practiced the exam, ultimately getting to reinforce and practice the skills they had been taught during the previous didactic portions. The residents filled out surveys before and after participating in this curriculum. Overall, we had a 76% completion rate, with 32 out of 42 residents completing both the pre- and post-surveys. Completion of the curriculum led to improved attitudes about the importance and capability of telemedicine. However, it's worth noting that most of our residents felt very positively about telemedicine even before this session. The interns also had improved confidence in their ability to complete all aspects of a telemedicine visit, but they remained less confident about the exam and documentation. Finally, when asked which part was most helpful, most liked part 4, the small group sessions. Most also appreciated part 2, during which they learned the different steps of a telemedicine visit. One intern wrote that they liked the outline and the highlighting of possible issues that were then reinforced in real time in the small groups, and another did not realize that there were many things to consider until we did this, referring to part 4. In conclusion, we have demonstrated that this curriculum can be used to teach interns about telemedicine, and that faculty-led role play can be very effective in allowing learners to practice skills and reinforce earlier concepts. In the future, we may consider eliminating parts 1 and 3, the introduction and the platform-specific details, to allow for more practice and role play. Looking forward, we'll definitely want to evaluate how these residents perform during actual telemedicine visits, but we believe that this 2-hour training has provided them with a good foundation.